Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, we're going to talk about the new Go High Level Voice Agent. This thing is a game changer. Very cool. It's going to be very helpful for, I primarily focus on the home service businesses, contractors, plumbers, electricians, roofers, those kind of customers. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to set it up and maybe even give you a little demo of it. So stick around. I think you're going to dig this. All right, everybody, welcome back. And so we're going to check out this AI voice assistant. Very cool. It's able to answer phone calls. I was reading some statistics, and according to Google, up to 62% of phone calls that are incoming phone calls coming into small businesses are missed. If you think of home service businesses like contractors, roofers, electricians, a lot of them don't have an office staff that is there. So they're relying on themselves to answer their phones while they're out working. Landscapers, any of those kind of home service businesses. And so this is going to be a game changer for a lot of them. So we're going to show you how to get it set up here and do a quick little demo of it. Hopefully it all goes well. You never know when you're in a live situation like this. So I'm at my my P360 dashboard. This is our white label version of Go High Level. And if we go down to settings and we click on Voice AI Agent. So I've already got this set up, but if you wanted to create a new one, you would just simply select Create New. Name it, put your business name in here. It's got several different voices that you can test out.
Love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile.
So you got male and female voices. I personally prefer Jennifer.
The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend.
Nice voice for answering the phone. You can set it up for inbound calls. Coming soon, they're going to have outbound calls where the voice agent can make outbound calls, which is very cool. You can have the agent's initial message here. So that's kind of the setup. You go over to the agent goals. You've got two modes here. You've got simple and you've got advanced. For those of you that are just kind of starting out, you can just create simple. These are the items that you want to collect from the caller: name, email, address, the contacts issue. And you can trigger workflow when the call is complete. So let's say you want to do, send an internal notification or send a text message or set up an email workflow. You can have it trigger individual workflows. I definitely recommend checking this one, receive email notifications post-call completion. It will give an entire transcript of the call, which is very cool to kind of go back and see, read the transcript of the call. You're probably going to want to do switch to advanced mode here. So here is the default script that's in here. So what I did and what I recommend you do is I just copied this entire script and then I went over to ChatGPT. And I'm not going to show you the prompts and everything because I don't have that website open right now. But I went over to ChatGPT and I told it, let's create I want to create an AI voice prompt for a construction company, let's say. And I told it what I wanted to collect, how I wanted it to act. And then I pasted this in there and I said, here's the one that we want to work off of. And then I tested it out. I went back to ChatGPT and I said, you know what? I'd prefer if it did this at this particular time. Like I told it to collect the name, email, phone number. And so what the voice AI did is when it answered, it said, can you give me your full name, your email address, and your cell phone number? And so it asked for like 4 things at once. And so I didn't like that. It was too long of a question. So I went back into ChatGPT and I said, let's modify this. Let's make it ask for one question at a time, make sure it gets all of the contact information before. And then I gave it I asked ChatGPT to come up with a list of frequently asked questions that let's say a roofing company might have. It gave me a list of frequently asked questions and the answers. I pasted that in there. So what I'm going to do is cancel this. And I'm going to go back to the one that I already created here. I named her Alice for whatever reason. So I'm going to click edit. So here's the one that I created already. Alice Modern Home Renovations is the company. There's Jennifer's voice in there. It's for inbound calls. Initial message: hello, this is Modern Home Renovations. My name is Alice. How can I help you today? Okay, and then I went to the agent goals. And oops, Alice, I got to change the name to Alice there. You are Alice, a friendly, knowledgeable AI bot for modern home renovation. So this is the result of what ChatGPT came up with. I originally had her named Ava. So you know what? I'm going to change that because I don't want to go through all of these. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to go back to my agent details and I'm going to rename her Ava here. Okay, so back to the prompt. So it goes into just a little bit of background about the company, and this is just a fictitious company that I created in ChatGPT. Told her what the initial greeting is. Her primary goal is to answer questions, gather full contact information and project details, offer a link to an in-home consultation. So this is going to be very valuable again for home renovations or really in any business. Think of a restaurant, how valuable this would be to be able to book. Reservations or something like that. You guys, there's going to be a lot of money in this, in my opinion, to those of us that are using Go High Level and want to offer this great solution to a lot of businesses. Okay, so back to the details here. So to get started, can I have your full name? Wait for answer. Thanks, contact, first name. So tell me about your projects. What are you looking to do? Wait for an answer, respond accordingly, and discuss project scope. Are you thinking of a full remodel or just to update a few things? I think one prompt I could add in here is if they've already provided you with the answer, don't ask the question again. That's always a good prompt to have. What's the email address for you? Okay, so anyway, I don't have to go through this whole thing, but again, use ChatGPT to really help dial this in, and then you can test your agent right here. You don't even have to actually upgrade because this is an upgrade with High Level. I believe it's $127 a month, I think. But you can actually test it right here. You can put in your phone number and you can have it call it, and then you go through the process with the AI bot. And if you like how he or she works, great. If not, I'll go back to ChatGPT and said, it was a pretty good call, but I'd like to add this to the prompt. So it's just a matter of going back and forth. Okay, so after the prompt, then you've got some things here. You can set up your actions. If you want to call transfer, you can create new actions here. So an action might be, if the owner wants to talk to the manager of the business, you can tell it what you want it to say. Please hold and I'll transfer you to the manager of the business. One action that I've tested out, if the caller starts to seem frustrated, some people just don't like dealing with bots. Although I will say that this bot is probably the best one I've ever used, but some people just don't like it. They get frustrated. So one of the prompts that I say is if the customer starts to sound irritated or ask too many questions, tell the bot to make the prompt like, hey, would you prefer to talk to a human? Great, I can transfer you over. Now, the challenge for that is one of the reasons that we're using this in a business is because they don't have somebody manning the phone all the time. So that call transfer, might not be available at that time, but the business owner will still get an email transcript of that, and they'll still be able to leave a voicemail. You can trigger workflows. So you can, give it an action name. You can select which workflow you want to trigger. You can select when the trigger happens. So let's say they request, trying to come up with an example. Let's say it's a restaurant and the customer wants a link to the menu, right? So you could trigger a workflow that would send them an SMS text or a link or, follow-up workflows. There's all sorts of things that you can do here. I mean, you guys probably know about workflows. Update contact fields. So I've added these in here. So when the caller gives their first name, we want to update the first name. We want to update last name, email description, and then description of project. So what these are the custom values. So you've got custom values in here that you can create. And so I've got one custom value, brief description of your situation, brief description of your project. And then when to update this field, you want to update that with the description of the project that they're inquiring about. Okay, so, and you can add new fields here too as well. Again, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. I'm trying to keep it somewhat high level here, no pun intended. And also send an SMS. So in this scenario, I've got a booking link set up. So so here's the message, the SMS message that's going to get sent. Hi, contact, first name. This is Ava. from Modern Home Reno. Here's the link to our booking calendar. And then I have that going to my high level booking calendar, which will then capture their information again. And they'll be able to book. I think in this scenario, I was doing an in-home consultation for a remodel company, a kitchen and bath remodel company. So when should this delivery SMS take place? If the user wants to book an in-home consultation with one of our design experts, send this message immediately when they want to do this. And then what does she say? I'm sending you a booking link now. Let me know if you get it. And I've been pretty happy with the delivery. It goes pretty quick. And the bot does a good job of saying, hey, do you want me to, have you received it yet? Have you received it yet? So that's about it as far as setup goes. I'm just going to cancel all of that. So let's, I just want to make sure. Oh, phones and availability here. So this is the phone number you can set this for. You can add additional phone numbers to your high level account, for very, very cheap. You can set working hours for the agent. So let's say you do have somebody manning the phone between 8 and 5. You can set the working hours for this agent between 5 and 10, or between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m. the next day. So you'd basically have a 24-hour agent working for you. And the cool thing is, if you look at the pricing of this, we're able to offer this to businesses for what I like to kind of give the example of the equivalent of a more expensive Starbucks drink every day, $8-9 a day. And they're able to have an AI agent working for them. So very cool stuff. So I'm going to grab my phone here, and we are going to, we'll see how this works here. I want to make sure, yeah, I got everything set up. So I'm going to cancel that. So let's give it a try here. This may not go perfect. I haven't, I'd probably like to do a little bit more training, but we're going to try it anyway. So I'm going to hold the phone up here.
Hello, this is Modern Home Renovations. My name is Alice. How can I help you today?
Hi, Alice. My name's Scott, and yeah, we're thinking about renovating our kitchen, and we just wanted to speak to somebody and get some ideas on some cost and stuff like that.
Great, Scott. A kitchen renovation sounds exciting. Are you thinking of a full remodel or just updating certain elements?
Yeah, we pretty much want to replace everything in the kitchen. New cabinets, new countertops, new flooring, new fixtures, probably move some lights around, new appliances, pretty much everything.
That sounds like a fantastic transformation. Do you have a specific style in mind? Or would you like some suggestions from our design team?
No, we kind of like the again, light colors, whites, clean farmhouse style.
A clean farmhouse style with light colors and white sounds beautiful. What's the best email address for you, Scott, so we can keep in touch?
Yeah, my email address is Scott, and that's spelled S-C-O-T, just one T. So my email address is scott@power360media.com.
Got it, Scott. Just to confirm, that's S-C-O-T at power360media.com, right?
Can you say that one more time?
Sure thing. It's SCOT at power360media.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. And could I get your cell phone number so we can text you if needed?
Yeah, it's
Thank you, Scott. Let's do this. I'll send a link to your cell phone. You can click it to schedule a time for one of our design consultants to visit and discuss your project in detail. Does that sound good?
Yeah, is there a charge for having somebody come out and take a look at it?
No worries, Scott. Our in-home consultations are complimentary. It's a great way for us to understand your vision and provide you with the best options. I'll send that link over now.
Okay, cool.
I'm sending you a link to book your consultation now. Let me know if you get it.
Yep, it just showed up.
Perfect. Go ahead and pick a time that works for you. We're excited to help bring your kitchen vision to life. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. Have a wonderful day, Scott.
Very cool. I appreciate your time. Thank you. So there you go. How cool is that? I'm just blown away by this. So if you guys got any questions, and by the way, if you get some value out of this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you guys want to book a call with me, I'll put a link down in the description below. If you're a home service business and you think this would be very helpful for your business, every time you miss a phone call, you're missing out on revenue. So if you want to implement this into your company, or if you're just looking to get some help with Go High Level or whatever, be sure and book a call with me below. Leave me a comment, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.